got McDonald's inside, you got Luckin Coffee inside, there's a gym. This pool can be inside the university. Plus Beijing Normal University, and this is the aerial footage of that. Right in front of us is library. In this video we are going to talk about Beijing Normal University. This university is also Project 985 University, as you can see, located in Beijing, the capital city of China. If you are new to this channel, my name is Sabur and this is the Exodus platform. We help international students from all over the world to get into Chinese universities. If you are looking for Chinese university or to get admission in China, you can contact us on our details in our description, WhatsApp or WeChat, and we will try to help you to get into the best universities in China. So let's get started with this video. As I mentioned that this university is Project 985. Project 985 is one of the prestigious universities in China. There are several projects like MOE, 211, double construction. But in short, you can say that Project 985s are among the best universities in China. So let's talk about the core subject of this university. If you are looking to study these programs, this university can be one of the best universities for you. So core subject of this universities are education, Chinese language and literature, mathematics and psychology. If you are looking for these programs, this university can be one of the best among others. So these are the core subjects. Of course, every university has several subjects. Maybe you're even going to find computer science and stuff like that. But there are some core subjects which are really shining in that university, and these are the core subjects. So now let's talk about the expenses or the tuition fee. So tuition fee in this university for undergraduate programs, you can expect anywhere from 25,000 to 35,000 RMB per year. And for postgraduate and PhD students, you can expect anywhere from 35,000 up to 50,000 plus. As I said, that university mostly in Beijing are expensive universities, and also accommodation expensive. So let's talk about accommodation. Accommodation in this university, accommodation or hostel fee, whatever you want to call that, is paid per day. That is 60 RMB to 80 RMB per day. So you can calculate that if you're going to live here for 1 year or 2 years or 4 years, you can get the idea after that. As I said that before, that universities in Shanghai and Beijing are generally expensive, not just the university fee, but also the accommodation. And now you are getting that idea. But anyway, let's moving on to the next thing, that is universities worldwide recognition, how strong the university is, what's the value of this degree, and that what we are going to tell. So in the time of recording, this university's world ranking is 264. This is a really good ranking. First of all, Project 985 University generally are very good universities, and most of them you're gonna like them because of ranking and all that stuff. But 264 is a really good university. That means the world ranking. They are in the 300 university, top 300 university. This university will be falling somewhere there. So this is the ranking for the university. For the students who are obsessed with that, who wanted to know the ranking and all that thing, so yes, this university is really good if you are going to study these programs. So there is one more category which I'm adding from recently, that is scholarship. Look, as I tell you, in the different universities, scholarships are available in most of Chinese universities, but mostly for masters and PhD students. So yes, for masters and PhD students, if you are the master and PhD student, you can get a lot of scholarship. There's a Beijing government scholarship, there's a CSE scholarship and stuff like that. For bachelor students, your only bet to get the scholarship is by doing HSK4. There are some scholarship which is government funded and government related, like your government will send them there, but it's very hard to find as the process is very complicated. So for the bachelor's program, if you really want to get scholarship, you need to learn, HSK 4 or 3 at least to be considered for something. But anyway, I'm going to take you to my laptop screen to show you the ground view and the drone view of this university. And once again, if you are looking for someone to get you admission in China, this is the best platform. We will try our best to help you. You can reach us by contacting on WeChat or WhatsApp. I'm going to see you on my laptop screen. Alright, so this is the Beijing Normal University's virtual tour. This is the main building in this campus. This campus is the Beijing one. As I told you, the one is in the Beijing, but they also made one in Zhuhai. We're also going to visit that one because Zhuhai one is the gigantic. It's more modern and more beautiful as compared to Beijing one. But anyway, we're going to see this one first and then we're going to move to that one. So this is the main building and this is the capital square they call it. And here you're going to find pretty much everything around. Some buildings, administrative buildings, that library kind of things. and I'm going to take you to them one by one. I just want to give you a panorama of that, and then I'm going to take you to all these buildings. So here is the Beijing Normal University's library. Very, very huge. As I told you, libraries are the most iconic buildings in Chinese university, and this is one of them. I'm pretty sure it's very beautiful. There's a lot of floors and a lot of things going on inside, and this is the panorama of that. As I told you, Beijing, capital city, main city, university in a kind of good area. That's why it's very compact. You're gonna see a lot of things really close together. But I'm gonna give you a panorama, and then when we are moving to next one. So this is the again same square that we were standing before, and now I want to give you one more different angle. We are standing right in front of the main building, and this is also some kind of monument here. Very interesting place. And so we are standing just in front of gymnasium, you can say, like an indoor gymnasium, and this is the panorama of that area. You will see some canteen over that side, the food over that side. Just let me show you quickly. Yep, over there, like there's some shops and restaurants I can see here. And let's move to the next one. These are some teaching buildings. As you can see, the amount of bicycles outside. It's a teaching building. And after that, we are going to the new campus, the Zhuhai campus one. So I'm going to show you that campus. Here we are on the new campus, the Zhuhai campus, Beijing Normal University, and this is the aerial footage of that. Right in front of us is library. Zhuhai is like very close to coastal, area, so you can see the mountains and stuff like that. And it's a very beautiful campus, I would say. As compared to that one, as I told you, new campus, more area. So they took their time and really made this campus huge, and they pretty much add every single thing in this campus. Because that was campus pretty old, compact, not many things to do there, but in this campus you're going to find every single thing. So we got 2 lakes around library, and then we have teaching building over there. We're going to go everywhere one by one. Just let me give you a panorama first. So the main road, small football stadium, international exchange center, most probably your teaching, the international office is going to be there if there are going to be any international exchange programs or sometimes like sports competitions. That's the building where they are going to be, handled. So we got canteen over there. It's just right across the street. We'll go there also, but let's give you a panorama first. Beijing home. Well, we were in the Beijing actually. So for now, let's focus on this one. So library. So where should we go? Let's go to library first. So here we are right now on the ground floor, so you can see it better. For example, if you're standing right now in front of that library, that's how you're gonna see it. So there's a library. And this library is also kind of more look like a book. Can't you see there? Like it's open book. There's, at least I can see like this. Maybe they have different meaning, but I don't know. So again, this is the surrounding of library. Very beautiful mountains view you can see from here. The flag of China, the main entrance, the main gate is right in that place. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so we are here with the teaching buildings. So all of these buildings you can see are the teaching buildings depending on the different departments, different things. And I can still see the lake between them. As I told you, the campus is beautiful. There's an indoor stadium, large playground. I can see the pools. We're gonna go there and see the pools also. Looks like this is a gigantic pool. Never see like this one in a university. But anyway, these are the teaching buildings as you can see, and this one also. We're also gonna go there. But let's go and check the large playground. How large is that? Like a proper stadium. You can see pretty much everything around you. There's this indoor gymnasium, stadium, or whatever you're gonna call that, and very beautiful. And just one more thing, this is not a real grass. just more like a carpet, because real grass never gonna survive the amount of students every university have. So they use this kind of like an artificial grass carpet. Actually, this one is more interesting. You have better grip on these kind of carpet than actual grass. Anyway, I just want to let you know about that. Next thing, we are going to see pools. There is no way this pool can be inside the university. No way. This is a proper pool, like a water park kind of things. They have like a full size track and then a small one. This is really something that's really shocked me. Anyway, let's move on to the next things over there, and we're gonna try to wrap up this video. It's becoming very huge. Alright, so now we on the opposite side of the road. This is the canteen number 2. This is the apartment buildings. This is the canteen number 1. So let's go to the canteen number 2 first. So here we are with the canteen number 2. Second floors have some food. First floor, bubble tea, basic Chinese food, cha, and like a canteen. You're gonna find pretty much everything. As I told you, if you are Muslim, you can find halal shops, you can find halal food here, and any kind of food you can pretty much find in these canteens, because the people from different regions of China, they come there, try to open their shops, restaurants, because they know it's a business. Students want to have that, and you can get that there. Different taste and all that things. And this is canteen number 1. As I told you that this campus is very beautiful. The weather, the campus, the buildings, the infrastructure. I'm going to show you the buildings that are going to shock you. Okay, again, 3 floors. You're going to find pretty much everything here. Just go try, find the food that you like. And here we got basketball courts. We will go to the basketball courts later because we have so much to cover in this university. We have a lot of things. This is the IABC Bank, Agricultural Bank of China. Well, you got a bank inside. Most of the time you're going to find some banks inside China. So you can withdraw and do all your banking stuff there. So here we are back on this thing. I want us to go inside this building in the stadium, just to want to show you how it's look like from inside. So and luckily we have the footage for that, so why not? So just give me a second. So this is the inside of gymnasium. So that's what I mean. For example, if it's raining outside or anything, you can do stuff here. For example, they temporarily make that basketball courts, but you can remove all of that and then you have whole stadium for yourself to do whatever you want. So here we got badminton, tennis, then we got a big screen, score screen, and basketball courts that they made. They can even change that. Table tennis, I think, is for the some kind of physical exercise like martial arts or something, or some kind of dance practice. Yes, they also have dance practice or dance kind of classes inside the gymnasium. So you got the point, how it's look like inside. I mean, check this building. Remember I told you that I'm going to show you some buildings that will really shock you, because they really make this university really beautiful. This is interesting architecture. Good stuff. Here once again, very quick panorama of one more teaching building, department building, and looks just beautiful. I mean, just imagine studying in this kind of environment, in this kind of weather, in this kind of university. Yep, it's just right next to that stadium. So this is a small hospital kind of thing here. Look, Beijing Normal University Community Health Service Center. So just in case if you got some sickness or something, you have somebody inside the university available that will take care of you. And if something is very serious, then you will go to hospitals. But most of the times, things can be managed inside here. So there's one more shops again. You got McDonald's inside. You got Luckin Coffee inside. There's a gym. I mean, in the university, you're gonna get pretty much everything. Entertainment, lifestyle, health, all the good stuff. They try to add inside the university. If older campus don't have, then they will try their best to add that thing in the new campus. So here we are in front of International Exchange Building. most probably your international center, most probably your visa related things will be managed here and all that things. So let me take you to the drone footage once more. So well, that was the virtual tour of this university. I hope you like that, Beijing Normal University. And the reason to show this video, this tour, was for the prospect students to get the idea where they are going to study, what are their expectations, what they were expecting, what they're going to see here. And of course, there's a lot of buildings I didn't touch that. There's a lot of things I never may be able to show you, but you are going to find some things by yourself. I don't want to spoil everything in front of you before you go there. But anyway, this was the virtual tour of this university. If you are looking to get into Chinese university, you can contact us. We can help you to get into this university or any other university that we showed in our channels or our platform. You can go and get admission there. Contact us. Our team will help you to get into the best university in China. So until then, take care of yourself. I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye bye.